Hey guys, welcome to WebDev Tutorials. So in this video we're going to create a vertical timeline heading. So we will be focused more on CSS to style these lines, and we will be on Bootstrap. So it looks nice on both devices. Okay, so let's start. So I've already created my boiler template. So I have included Bootstrap minified CSS. I have my style CSS, which I've linked already. Font also minified CSS. Then we have Bootstrap minified JS and jQuery minified JS. Okay, so first let's create a div. Then inside the div we're going to have another div with a class of container. And just inside there we'll have one h2 with a class of row. No, actually no row. We're gonna be pb5, pt5, text center, mb5, and display 5. I'm just going to put the title here. Okay, and just below I'm going to put some comment. So here will be the start of the content. So first content section. Okay, so here we create a div with a class of row, then align items center, then connecting lines, and the flex, display flex. Okay, next one is div with a class of call2, then text center, then bottom, the inline, flex, justify, content center, and the last one, align items center. Okay, and just inside this div will be another div with a class of circle, then font weight bold, and here we will have the check, this check here from font awesome. So that's gonna be I with a class of FA check. That's a font awesome classes. Okay, so next here we will create another div with a class of call6, and just inside here we'll have h4 with first step and the paragraph. I'm just going to copy the paragraph, just paste it there, and then here we'll just give a comment for a path line. So here we'll have a path line. So now we create another div with a class of row and a timeline. Then we have another div with a class of call2, and just inside there we have another div with a class of corner, then top right. Okay, next is another div with a class of call8. Here we're going to put HR, so horizontal line, maybe we don't need this. So call 8. Then we create another div with a class of call2. Just inside here we'll have another class with a corner, and then left bottom. Okay, and then we close them. So that's going to be the end of this path line. Now we're going to create the second content. So the second content will be here. Just comment it. Be second content section. So let me just copy them and just change few things, because basically it's going to be almost same. Just double check what we have. We need this one. Justify content center we need to put, justify content center. Should justify content and this time contenting lines, and that's it. Okay, then we remove this. So this one we change to, I believe it's 6, and then we put text right, because this one will be a right align. Then we have text. We change the title to second step, and I'm just gonna update this paragraph. We have closing div. Then here inside we create another div with a class of call2. Then text center full d inline flex, justify content center, align items center, and just inside we'll have the same. Let me just copy. It's gonna be the same icon, just paste in here. Okay, so we've saved this. Now we create the line, so the path line. So just comment path line. Okay, so now create div with the class of row, and then timeline. Inside call2, so column 2. Just inside there we'll have div with the class of corner, and then a right bottom. Okay. Next is the call 8, of course, class call 8. Actually, we need to put HR here. Then call2, and just inside here we'll have div with the class of corner on the top left. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of the path line, and now we will create the third content. So third content section. Okay, so here we'll have div with the class of row, then align items center, connecting lines and the flags. And just inside here we'll have call to text center, top, the inline flags, justify content center, align items center. Okay, then here we'll have the icon. So copy it from the other place. Just below here, this div, we create another div with a class of call6, and here inside we'll have the title, so third step, and just below we'll have the paragraph. Okay, let's just tidy up. Let's see if we miss anything. Let's check. Okay, we have it. So now let's go to the styles CSS. Now we're going to style all those lines and everything. So let's just do some basic setup. Margin 0, padding 0, and then just put font family. I'm going to use this Arial. Then circle, give a padding. That's gonna be that, no circle with a curves, or box with the curves. Just give padding of 16 pixels, 20 pixels. Border radius of 30%. Give background color of this one, 8C5 DCA. Color will be white. And the max height of 50 pixels. And Z index 2. So it's gonna stay on top. Then P, color, H2, color, the font weight, bold. Okay, so now let's style the connecting lines, then row, then call to align self will be stretch, then connecting lines row, call to after, content will be empty, position will be absolute, and then border left will be 3 pixels, solid, and we give this color, keep this color copied so I can use it every time. Then z index will be 1. Okay, now connecting lines row and call to bottom after height 50%, left 50% and top 50%. Okay, next one is the connecting lines row, call to and then full after height 100% and then left the calc 50%, 3 pixel, and the next is the top, so connecting lines call to the top, then after to height of 50%, left 50% and top will be 0. Okay, next we target the timeline div. We get some padding 0 and the height will be 40 pixels. Next is timeline HR, border top will be 3 pixels solid, and we give this color. Margin will be 0, top will be 17 pixels, and position will be relative. Next is the timeline, then call to display flex, and overflow will be hidden. Then timeline corner, give a border of 3 pixels, solid, and color the same one, and width will be 100%, position will be relative, and the border radius will be 15 pixels. Okay, next is timeline top right, give a left of 50% and the top will be -50%. Next is timeline left bottom, let's do left -50% and top. Need to use calc, so 50% and 3 pixels. Timeline top left, left -50% and top will be -50% as well, and the very last one will be timeline right bottom. This will have left of 50% and the top will be calc 50%, 3 pixels. This should be it. Let's save it, refresh, and we have it. As you can see, it's responsive. Okay, great. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you find it helpful. Thank you. See you.